He was left-handed, and in his world, that meant weakness. This is the story of Ehud, the man nobody expected. Israel was once again in bondage. 18 long years under a fat, proud king named Eglon. The people had sinned, and their enemies ruled them like slaves. But when they cried out, heaven heard. And instead of sending a mighty warrior or a famous prophet, God chose a quiet man, with a different hand, a man who would write history in silence. Ehud made a dagger, sharp, double-edged, short enough to hide, long enough to kill. He strapped it to his right thigh, where no one would check, because only a left-handed man would think that way. He joined a group taking tribute to the king, gifts, gold, grain, pretending to be just another servant. Inside the palace, Eglon sat on his throne, dripping with arrogance, his body swollen with indulgence. Ehud bowed, offered the tribute, and walked away. But halfway out the door, he paused. He turned back and said softly, "I have a secret message for you, O king." The words froze the air. The king leaned forward, curious. "Silence," he ordered. "Everyone, leave us." The guards obeyed. Doors closed. Footsteps faded. Now only 2 men remained. Ehud stepped closer, his heart steady, his eyes locked. "I have a message from God for you." The king rose slowly, pride and confusion mixing on his face. In that instant, Ehud's left hand moved swift, silent, precise. The dagger flashed once and disappeared into the king's stomach. The fat closed over the blade. No sound, no scream, just judgment. Ehud left the dagger there, locked the doors, and walked away calmly. When the guards came later and found the doors locked, they waited. They thought the king was relieving himself. Time passed. Too much time. When they finally entered, they saw it. The message from God delivered. By then, Ehud was gone. He had escaped to the hills, lifted his trumpet, and blew the horn of freedom. Israel rose. The oppressed became warriors, and the enemy fell like dust before them. That day, God gave peace to the land, 80 years of it, because one man dared to use what others ignored. And the lesson: never despise what makes you different. Sometimes your difference is the disguise of your destiny. Ehud's left hand wasn't a flaw, it was divine strategy. God doesn't choose the strongest. He chooses the obedient. Brother Peter cares.